Hello, good morning. My name is Dr. Ahmed. I'm one of the doctors here in the ward. Can I confirm your name and date of birth, please?
My name's Sophie and my date of birth is 1st of January 94.
Hello, Sophie. How are you doing today?
I'm okay. My midwife just sent me to see you because my blood pressure's high.
Oh, yes, yeah, I can see, yeah. So tell me more, what happened with the midwife, yeah?
So it's just a routine appointment. I'm 36 weeks pregnant and she did my blood pressure and for some reason she was a bit concerned because it's quite high. I think she said that I've got some protein in my urine as well.
All right, yeah, I saw that in your notes, yeah. Okay, so Sophie, do you mind if I ask you a few questions first and then we'll go and discuss what was wrong with that? Okay, so I understand this is your first pregnancy, am I right?
Yes, it is, yeah.
And you are 30 weeks pregnancy so far?
36 weeks, yeah.
All right, perfect, yeah. And how was your pregnancy so far?
It's been perfect, textbook.
Oh,
yeah, really
that's
good.
That's good. And are you up to date with your antenatal checks?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
How was your scans as well? Scans are fine?
Fine, yeah.
So no problem with your recent scans at all?
No.
All right. And are you happy with the baby movement? That's perfect as well. All right. Okay. And would you mind if I ask you about your general health as well?
Yes.
Okay. So do you have any past medical history of any?
No.
So you're otherwise fit and healthy?
Yeah.
Do you take any medication on regular basis?
Just the pregnancy medication.
All right. Perfect. And are you allergic to anything at all?
Penicillin.
Penicillin. What happens when you take penicillin?
Just rash and vomiting.
All right. Any family history of any significant medical problems?
No.
All right. Okay. So I'll ask you a few more questions about a condition called Pre-Eclampsia. It's like a condition associated with high blood pressure. Yeah. So do you have any headaches at all?
Occasionally, but not all the time.
Not all the time. Okay. How strong is that when it happens?
Quite strong. Frontal, but paracetamol sometimes gets rid of it.
All right. That's good. Okay. So in 1 to 10, how do you scale it?
Probably about a 6-ish.
6 out of 10. Okay. And do you have any blurry vision by any chance?
Yeah. Now you say that, sometimes I do.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. How long this has been happening for?
Only the past week, but I just put it down to being more pregnant.
Okay, for the last week. Okay, okay, Sophia. And do you have any swelling in your hands or face or feet?
Just my ankles.
Your
my
ankles
feet,
are swollen, yeah. Is it for the same time period as well?
Yeah, but I just thought because it's really warm outside,
All right,
and because I'm heavily pregnant, it's because of that.
Okay, yeah, that's all right. Okay. And do you have any nausea or vomiting?
No.
All right. Any tummy aches at all?
No.
Passing urine is okay? Passing emotion is okay? That's good, that's good. Okay, would you mind if I ask you a few personal questions as well, just to understand you more? Do you smoke at all?
No.
That's healthy. Do you drink alcohol?
No.
All right, Sophia. Okay, Sophia, what do you think, Sophia? Have you thought about that? What could it be at all?
No.
No. Okay. Are you worried about anything in your mind? Anything is concerning you?
Well, the fact that I'm talking to a doctor.
All right. Okay, not scared.
And that I really wanted a normal birth.
All right. Okay. Yeah. We will make sure that we
I'm
can.
worried now that you're telling me my blood pressure's high. I don't want
Oh, I'm sorry for that. Okay, so yeah, I can see you're very worried. I'm very sorry for that. But yeah, I will make sure to address your question and your concern as soon as I can. Okay. So I need to examine you first if you don't mind. Okay. So I need to take your blood pressure again to confirm the reading. Okay. I need a urine sample as well to see like if you still do have any protein in your urine, and as well to check if there's any infection or not. Is that all right for you? And I will need to examine your tummy and do general examination if you don't mind. Is that all right?
That's fine.
Okay. So, examination finding will appear on the screen. Okay. All right. And now, Sophie, I actually think you might be having a condition called pre-eclampsia. Have you heard of that before? No. All right. Okay. So I will explain it to you in simple terms. So, pre-eclampsia is a common condition which happens in the second half of the pregnancy, so usually after the 20 weeks of pregnancy, okay? And it usually happens if someone has high blood pressure and the protein in the urine. We don't actually know what is the cause for that, but it's believed to be related to placenta issues, okay? So what we need to do for pre-eclampsia, first thing, we need to run some investigations first, okay? And that will include some blood to look at your body, how it's functioning, okay? And as well, we'll need to make sure that your baby is doing all right. So we'll be doing a jelly scan for your baby as well, okay? And we will do something called CTG to keep monitoring you, okay? So, Sophie, we will need to admit you to keep a close eye on you. Is that all right for you?
If I have to.
Okay, I think we have to make sure that everything is safe, okay? So we'll be doing something called the blood pressure profile, where we will be following your blood pressure very closely to make sure we can get it back to normal. And to do that, we'll be giving you medication as well called the labetalol to control your blood pressure to go back to normal. Okay? And we'll be following your urine as well with serial samples to trace your protein and make sure we are going on the right way. Okay? Sometimes we might need to give you a medication called magnesium sulfate. Okay? And that to prevent this condition from worsening. Okay? Are you following it? All right, yeah. Okay, and you have told me in the beginning that you are concerned and you are willing for a normal birth.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Do you have any concern related to that? Like why normal birth?
I just don't want a cesarean. The recovery is just.
Oh right, yeah,
really,
that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. So Sophie, you have every chance to have a normal birth. Okay, because you are 30 weeks pregnant now. So if we can get your blood pressure under control and your baby is not under stress and everything is going very smoothly, we'll be aiming for induction of labor, normal delivery, but we'll give you medication to induce it. Okay?
When?
So we aim for that at 38 or 37 weeks. Okay? But for any unfortunate reason, if things go wrong or your blood pressure is not well controlled or the baby is not stable, we might need to go for cesarean section. Is that okay?
I mean, whatever's best.
Yeah, if we have to, yeah. Any other concern that you would like to ask?
I think the reason why I really didn't want a cesarean, and I was really wanting normal birth, because I really wanted a water birth.
Water birth, okay, that's very interesting.
And now you're telling me all this, is that something I can still have?
Oh, right, Sophia. Sophie, unfortunately, I wouldn't recommend water birth because for pre-eclampsia, we would like to monitor you very closely. So if we will go for a water birth, it will not be safe to keep monitoring you in a safe way. So I wouldn't recommend a water birth. But if you're happy, I can discuss that with my team and seniors and see if there is any possibility for that. But I wouldn't recommend that in this situation.
But what if my blood pressure is under control?
It's not controlled.
It is. But what if it is?
If it is, yeah, okay. So we hope it will be under control. In this case, we will be inducing the labor. We'll give you medication to artificially induce the labor, and we'll go for a normal birth, but it's induced normal birth.
Okay.
Is that all right?
So we definitely say no water birth.
I think I can confirm with my seniors, okay, but I wouldn't recommend for doing that, okay, because as I told you, we need to connect some monitors, and if you are having water birth, that will not be very smooth or very straightforward, yeah. But I'm happy to discuss that with my seniors and go back with you with a confirmed answer.
I'll do my research as well.
Oh, that's good. That's very smart, yeah. And if you have any worries at any time, just call me back, okay? I will be here around.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Okay, everyone. Now let's talk about the feedback for this consultation. Okay, so I'll evaluate this consultation in 3 main domains in the same way they are testing you in the Plab 2 exam. Okay, so for data gathering domain, I'll talk first about things which were done well and things that will need improvement next. Okay, so what was done well in this consultation, that it was a structured consultation in data gathering. So I was able to take history in a structured manner, starting with present and complaint, then few questions about red flags and differentials, and then personal and past medical history of the patient, and going on until you reach the second domain. So this was the first good point. The second good point is giving a patient a warning shot before each group of questions. Like before you ask patient about smoking and alcohol, tell him that you are going to ask him a few personal questions, okay? If you are asking about his family or past medical history, give him a warning shot that you are going to ask general questions about his general health, okay? That's a good habit to keep with your patient. The third thing which was done well in the data gathering, that I was able here to explore the idea and concern of the patient. Okay, so let's move on to what was done not very well or what needs improvement. First thing, in data gathering, I should have asked about vaginal bleeding and vaginal leakage as well, to make sure I'm not missing an active bleeding or missing rupture of membrane. Okay, as well, it would be much better if I explored some psychosocial history, and as well, data gathering includes examination, and in examination, I should mention examining reflexes. Okay, so let's go to the next domain, okay, which is the interpersonal skills. So what was done well in the interpersonal skills? The first thing that it was looking like a chat or a two-sided conversation, which is very healthy when you talk to your patient, to talk in a friendly way and make it as two-sided conversations. Okay. The second good thing that there was a rapport between the patient and the doctor, and as well the third good thing in interpersonal skills here, that I was reacting to the patient answers. So when you ask patient about his idea or concern, don't stop there. You need to react to his answers. So these were the things which were done very well. Okay. So what needs improvement? As well, psychosocial history, if it was explored, it will strong the interpersonal skills. Okay. And as well, there was inappropriate laugh at the water birth question from the patient. So when the patient asked about the option of water birth, the doctor here laughed and then he said, unfortunately, it's not a good option. So it would be much more better if the doctor showed some concern or sympathy or empathy instead of laugh. Okay, so let's move on to the next domain, which is management domain. So what was done well is it was a stepwise approach as per guidelines. You start with admission, you start with blood pressure profile and urine checks, and as well you give medication for control of blood pressure, and you discuss the further steps of management, which was done very well. But what needs improvement here, that it's a new condition for the patient. She wasn't aware of pre-eclampsia, so it would have been nice if you offer a leaflet. Okay, so thank you so much everyone, and my main feedback for this consultation that it was good in relation to time management, because in 8 minutes the doctor was able to take history, to offer examination, and to give management plan to the patient. Okay, there is a lot to improve for sure, so hopefully you have enjoyed this video, and please, if you want more videos like that, do comment below, and if your exam is coming soon and you would like a feedback like that, be in touch with me and I will try to do a free mock with you in my free time. Thank you so much.